Hello everyone, it's Mandy. Thank you for joining. Today we are going to be making our little pillar board, and then we're going to be using this little bird to go on it. And I'm going to show you how to use our scraper, which is new. And let's see what else. I think that's it. So I have my supplies out here, and so let's just get started. So if you guys don't know me, I welcome all my newbies. I'm excited you're here. I hope I inspire you to create your nest to be the foxiest. And I'm Mandy Ross with Gwen's Foxy Nests, and I am a Chalk Couture independent designer. So I'd love to come on here and just show you how to use inspire you to create a foxy nest. And this little scraper, let me start over for my newbies. This is a design that I did, and this is on our chalkboard using our chalk paste. So our chalk paste is semi-permanent, so meaning that when we're ready, we can remove it. And this little paste is going to save me so much time, this little scraper, to get off the old chalk so I can put on a new design. And let me just take this off and wipe up any little mess that we have left over here. Okay, get some more water on there and just spray some water. You guys, when I am not in front of the camera, I actually just take this over to the sink and wash it off there. You probably wouldn't want to get water on the back side, so keep that in mind. But it does make it a little easier when you're there. So anyway, that's how our paste scraper works. It's really great for bigger projects. I mean, it saves you a lot of time. So let's get our design out and get started. So if you're new to Chalk Couture, type in, say hello and let me know where you're from. And would love to hear from you guys. Hold on, I'm sure that's making a lot of noise. This is our silkscreen transfers, and they actually look like stencils, but there's a little bit of a difference. They're easier and friendlier to use. I've used stencils before, and you always have to do a distressed look because you have no other choice. But with these, you can get a nice clear design. And I am going to just cut this out. And if you can see on here, they're actually little cut lines. And I like to just cut the transfer and leave the backer board alone so that I can store it back on there and see, so I can see what I actually have. Some people cut the whole thing. That's fine. Whatever, however you like to do it. Let me just get this. How was your guys' day? Mine was awesome. It's going pretty good. No complaints here. Okay. Almost done. Okay, so let me show you, talk more about the transfers. And for those of you you're new, it's just easier to see Chalk Couture in action than it is actually to explain to you what it is. Obviously, it's a home DIY, home decor, and fashion. And so I'm just going to put that down there. And it is sticky. So I actually probably should have fuzzed that first. So before we get much further, fuzzing it on like a bath towel or your t-shirt will help it from not being so sticky, and so you're able to get it up a little bit easier. So now I'm going to lay that down, and you can reposition however you want, however many times you need to. And once it's down, you're going to take your chalk paste and make sure that it's like a yogurt-like consistency. Okay, and once that is done, you're going to just blop it on your project here. I'm looking for my squeegee here. And then you're going to take up the excess with your squeegee. So let's just blot this around. So this is a series that I'm doing as well. This is one of the transfers, and I'll show it to you again so you can kind of get some more ideas on how to use it. But this is a series for like booth owners, people that have boutiques or want to be someone that wants to be doing craft shows. I'm just going to show you how creating a finished project with Chalk Couture is easy and simple, cost effective, and just saves you a whole lot of time. So not only are you saving time by doing the project itself, but you're saving time by not having to do market research and, you know, make sure your colors are in style and all that good stuff. They kind of help you with all that. All you have to do is create, which that's the fun part, right? You like to be able to create. So again, with this transfer, it has this little stick. It has the word gather, and then it has the two little birds. And guys, I mean, this little transfer is limitless. You know, you can create so much with just this one transfer on so many different surfaces that, you know, you will definitely get your money's worth because you can use them up to 12 different times. Okay, and I'm going to tell you, most designers get more use out of it than that. Okay, so now we're just taking up our transfer, and guys, you want to make sure that you go slowly and you peel it up left to right or top to bottom. And if you see that there's an area that you missed, you simply just put the transfer back down and put some more paste on it. So let me explain to you. I would simply take this over my sink and run some lukewarm water on it, wipe off the paste, and once the paste wipe off, I would flip it over and I let it dry with the sticky side up, and then I would simply put it back on the backer sheet so I would have it for the next time I wanted to use it. Okay, so let's get this. I'm going to go ahead and put my paste up because we are done with the Chalk Couture part, and I want to show you how I would decorate this for resale, for my home, for a gift, but I am focusing this series on for my resellers. Okay, I want to take basically 5 different transfers and show you basically the plethora of designs that you could create together, but they would also be cohesive enough that people would come back and buy the different sets of projects. Okay, so let's get this dried up. Okay, so first off, let's just work on a ribbon for the bottom here. Okay, I cut these little ribbons in like 7 inches, and then I just folded it, and where your crease is, you cut it up. Okay, and that gives you the little tails. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this. I'll put this in this, and then I'm going to stagger or layer these on top of each other to make a cute little ribbon. Simple, easy. That's how I like my life. That's how I like my creations. So hopefully this inspires you guys to really kind of think about how you could transform your business and actually make more money using Chalk Couture. Because again, you know, the less time you spend on one project means that you have time to make more projects, right? And more projects would be more money. So first, let's get this in here and just tie this up. And you know, if you don't feel like this will hold, you could always put like a little zip tie and feel a little more confident that it would make it to the new homeowners. So let's put this in here. And now just kind of spread these out so you have, you know, they can see all the different variations of what you got going on here. Let's put this guy There we go. There we go. Okay. And I'm just going to put him, I'm just tie him to here. And guys, if you guys have questions while I am going along and I don't see them while we're on here, please feel free to put them in the comments or send me a direct message, and I will certainly get back to you. Okay, so we got that one, and we could certainly leave it like that, very simple. The other thing great about using our chalkboards, guys, is if I try to do, anytime I try to do work my booth, I always try to keep things non-seasonal. Maybe put in one or two things that were seasonal, but really try to keep it non-seasonal. But if you find that you have, if you're using our chalkboards and you have a product that just isn't selling, guess what? This frame will sell. Maybe you just need to change out the design. So you came home, basically wipe that off, and you put a different design on it. Take it back up to your shop, okay? So you're not married to it. It all kind of works together and helps your little design here. So I'm simply going to take this little greenery and make me a little wreath out of it. And I think I actually want a couple of, let me get it out here. I want this to kind of go around a couple of times, I think. I think once would be a little too sparse. What do you guys think about that? You like the greenery? Let me get the two rounds going, and then I can probably work with it just a little easier. Let's see. I think I need it a little bit bigger. And, yep, I like the little bit bigger part. Okay, let me get this off. And guys, you can find these products in my store. So just type in shop and I can certainly get you the link for that. If you are not a part of my VIP group, type in VIP and I will get you the link to that. And that's simply where I can do giveaways and sample packs. I actually have a sample pack in there right now that you guys basically kind of gives you an opportunity to try out Chalk Couture before you get too invested in it. And I'm just going to take this little piece of twine and tie it up here. A cute little ribbon would look really cute right now to put in here. I don't know if I have any tape over here, but I'm going to need some tape to tape that down. Okay, now let's just see how that works. Okay, so doesn't that look cute? And hardly any time with hardly any supplies. And I need to work on this little guy up here. The little holder, hold on. I don't have tape with me right now. So let's just imagine that I found some tape, or you can hot glue it and make it stay there, or a cute little ribbon. So again, one more time, I'll take pictures of it when I actually have the tape on it, but that's kind of my little trick is to put tape so it's not as permanent. Let's see, and get it there. Okay, let me know what you guys think. Do a thumbs up if that's something you can see yourself making. See something that you like in your house. Guys, if you know any resellers that are looking for ways to stand out in their business, to make more money, invest more wisely, please invite them to my page or my VIP group. If you guys have friends that want to do little workshops, I actually have the April and March workshop in the VIP group, and it's our little house cutouts. Let me go get it real quick to show you guys. So, it's our little tags too. So let me grab this guy. So this little guy would be our base workshop. You would basically make the tag and then a house cutout. And then if you wanted to do an add-on, you could do the family with the board and base. So this would be an additional add-on. But that information is in my VIP group, and would love for you guys to book workshops. They can be online or in person. Let's see what else. So I think that's it for tonight. But guys, this is, I think, number 5, 3, 4, 5 of our resellers series. And once we get it all together, I'm going to sit down, take a picture, and then kind of show you how you can replicate this basically 11 more times using our transfers. Actually more, because you could use this bird as well. So just to kind of show you how cost effective our products are, give you an idea of how they, just 5 different transfers, 2 different types of paste, and one color of ink can really give you a variety, but the cohesiveness you need to attract the right customers and attract returning customers, right? So that's always nice when you have returning customers. When I had my booth, I was one of the top sellers in the flea market, and I had a flea market and a boutique. And guys, they are 2 totally different beasts, and knowing how to work your booth and knowing your area and knowing what products will sell for what price can take a little bit of a learning curve depending on where you're at. But anyway, being one of the top sellers, I always kind of knew, I always like to have my returning customers, and I would actually have people come in and just buy out my booth. And my prices were probably a little higher than most people's, but it's the way I had them decorated. It's the way, I had things that looked togetherness and cohesiveness. And always, of course, if they bought my booth out, I would give them a discount. But that's kind of the things that I want for you guys. I want to inspire you guys to create your products that people come in and buy out your booth, basically. So you have a steady stream of customers. You have a steady stream of making beautiful products that people are going to love, that you're going to be proud to say that you do. So guys, keep watching. And if you guys have questions about Chalk Couture, about doing booths, doing boutiques, feel free to ask. I'm here for you guys. Just type in the comments or send me a direct message, and I will certainly get back to you. And anyway, happy chalking, and I hope you guys have a great evening. Bye.